bad one.
Depends on my mood when game.
back and get you later. You can ride all the way to the top of that mountain, actually, if you have the right machine. But this machine sucks big time.
Not strong enough?
No.
So this is the top already?
No. No, I just told you I was going to ride for a while. We're going to go back down and head for the top. I just figured I'd take you on a nice long ride before we head to the top. Promised you a lot of riding, and there it is, some of it. We got a lot more to do, too. A lot more to do.
How long are you riding already?
Huh?
How long do we ride it?
So far we've probably ridden about maybe 8-9 miles.
What about time? Hour already?
A little less.
Less.
Yeah,
30 minutes.
Huh?
30 minutes.
No, about 50 minutes. 50 minutes we've ridden. Yeah. It's almost 2 o'clock. We left at 1:10. We started talking at like 10 to 1. We got out there about 10 after.
We should have talked.
We're in the Swan River Valley of the Arapahoe National Forest, okay? There are 3 forks to this valley. You guys rode all the north. You're going to finish riding all the middle. Then we're going to cross over the river to the South Fork and head up to the Continental Divide. Now when we cross the river, if for some reason somebody makes a mistake and ends up in the river, your seat on your snowmobile can be used as a personal safety and flotation device, just like on the airplane. And the reason I say that is because some lady did that. She panicked, hit the gas, and boom, in she went. It's not deep. I mean, you can't even drown if you tried it. But it's cool. But it's very cold. Yes, it's very cold. So, but anyway, this valley has a very rich mining history. Through 1860 to 1920, there were 10,000 gold miners in this valley, supported by 6 towns. One of the original towns is through these woods, about 2 miles. It's called Swandike. It's the site of the original and largest gold nugget ever recorded in history. It's called Tom's Baby. It's 13 pounds. It's still intact. It's uncut. It's down in Denver at the Museum of Natural History in City Park. If you guys don't want to go all the way to Denver to see a gold nugget, listen, we discussed this in the van ride, I believe, about the river. Is around 1900s they developed these huge dredges, okay, and they floated on these barges, and they scooped up all the river rock in the Swan, processed it, looked for gold, and dumped it off the back and filled in the river as they went. And that's what all those rock piles are, as you see on the right-hand side as we were riding on the first part of the trip. And so what that means is, man, your brother and mine in 60 years trashed the river that probably existed for a couple thousand. So save the earth, right? Which is very beautiful up there. Want some time to hang out, relax, take a few photos. see, I can pretty much tell you what it is. Unless, of course,
Yesterday, Loveland.
Loveland, yeah, Loveland is about 15 miles, maybe a little less over. The flat's called South Park. It's a county, it's a plateau. It's about elevation of about 10,000 feet. The mountains off to the left, and the low ones are called the Tarryall Range. All right, the ones behind them to the right are called the Rampart and Kenosha Ranges, and those run down to Colorado Springs, okay, about 70 miles away. On the right-hand side, those jagged peaks, all the way to the right to the tree-covered slope. See what I'm talking about? Okay, those are called the Sangre de Cristos. Now the Sangres run southern Colorado and northern New Mexico in 110 miles. Nice view, huh? This mountain is called, yeah, people have skied there, they get dropped off in a helicopter. Yeah, really nice little cappuccino place.
Yeah,
You picture with solar heating, you know, facing south, sitting inside. I love it. Unfortunately, we don't.
And how far away are those mountains, you know?
Well,
As far as
the ones that are close technically are really about, I'd say about 20 miles at the most. The ones behind it, at the furthest point you could see, are almost 70 miles away. And the ones all the way to the right are you're facing southeast. Southeast. Beautiful. Come on, walk out here.
So who's in there?
Completely different. Have you guys skied Keystone?
Yeah.
Since you've been here? Okay, this is called the Keystone Ridge. No, I mean 12 days? Alright. Yeah, I find most people who come over from Europe stay at least 12 to 14 days. Long ships and heat. So when you got, what, a day and a half to travel.
Well, we had 2 days business at the beginning, 2 at the end, and with 5 days in between with nothing to do, so it's all
Good. 5 days, a couple days of business, all working vacation.
yeah. Get the air ticket on the front this year.
Great. Good for you.
Excellent.
Yeah. Well, you got it. All right. Your first time to Colorado?
First time to Colorado, yeah.
I'm sure you'll be back. I'm sure
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to New York now, huh? New York City.
Been twice, and we're going again this weekend.
Place to trip. Oh, you'll love it.
We flew over Manhattan.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We're going to do it this weekend.
Oh, great.
That was
That's
some
really
trip.
Yeah, I'll bet. New York City is just, I'll tell you what, great food. You know?
Yeah.
Great food.
You can just get anything, can't
It's
you?
exciting. It's
Just
an
another world.
exciting place. It's just, you really got to be on guard, you know?
3 days is enough though there, 2 or 3 days.
3 hours is plenty. I mean, I could spend like a whole day there, but I got to get out. Yeah, I'm out of here. Great place to visit. Go there, party, have a good time, and then you're
And
done.
where are you from originally?
Originally from Illinois,
Oh yeah.
but I haven't lived there in about 14 years.
Whereabouts in Illinois?
Outside Chicago, it's called the Springs. That's where I grew up pretty much. Well, I was born and raised in Chicago and then moved out to the suburbs.
Spent a lot of time in Libertyville.
Libertyville? Yeah, it's very close. It's out west from where I'm at. And then I moved out to New York and New Jersey, places like that. I lived down in the Virgin Islands for a while, and then I came out here. I'll sail all through the British Virgin Islands.
Have you been over to Europe?
I've been over to Europe briefly. I was in Denmark.
Yeah.
I spent 3 weeks there. I didn't go through England.
Plus the southern Germans, very different accent than the northern Germans, and it's just between. And then the Swiss-speaking Germans have different words. It's just different. It's so it's very, very different. So we went to London and then went to Palma with her, and then went to Brighton.
I want you to keep 40 feet between you because we're going to go down this little chute. I'm going to stop us about a third of a mile down the trail, okay? Everybody stops, and we're going to be at the top of this little chute, and we need to go exactly